So welcome to session 2, and tonight we're going to be talking about ask good questions. Now this is one of the vital parts of the observation process. So we've talked about observation, interpretation, and application, and this is one of the things that we need to be ready to do when we engage with God's Word. So as we read the text, we want to ask good questions. We want to look at the details that are both on the surface that we don't understand, but also to ask the questions that help us to get deeper beyond just the surface level. So since we're looking for something that isn't obvious in the text, start with basic observational questions. And there's 3 things I want to list there. When did this happen? Who are the people involved? What locations are mentioned? And then also look at, are there key connecting words or phrases? Is there repetition of words or phrases? Is there comparison and contrast? Look for some of those clues from the text that give you an idea that there's something important here that you need to be locking into. Now, great questions, they're the ones that go deeper, beyond just something that you're observing or trying to figure out, but really getting to the depth of what was the original intent of the author, and understanding that by asking a question that gets below the surface. This might have something to do with just asking, what does the author mean here? What are they getting at? What was the original listener or hearer supposed to take from this? So those are all good questions. Now, great questions, they go even deeper. They get beyond the surface level and dig into the deeper meanings in the text. So this could be something as big as, does this point to Christ? Could be more simple, what is the tone of the text? Can you get, is the author conveying anger, curiosity, frustration, joy? Ask those great questions that start to give you the deeper meaning. Maybe you're looking for, what did they mean when they said this? How is this supposed to be interpreted or taken in by the listener? And then how is the listener supposed to respond to what they were hearing? And then let's take it even another step towards the application process, asking, how does God want me to respond in light of what I'm reading here in this text? So those are great questions. They go from the questions of observation, which are also good, going a little bit deeper, taking it to the next step. And really the key thing here is just asking questions. Don't get caught up, is it a good question? Is it a great question? Ask questions. Keep asking questions. So for myself, there's 2 easy questions, simple questions I sometimes ask. What does this say about God? And then what does this say about us? Or what does this say about people? The key is having that curiosity of a child. Not being afraid of looking stupid if you're in a group and asking questions, but just asking it. If you don't know the answer, ask. That's how we get answers. And then there's also discernment is another key. Not just going down on paths of your own doing, but having discernment to ask the good question, but actually involve other people, hear their answers, and be able to discern what's true or not. And then perseverance. If you don't get your question answered right away, keep on digging. Dig deeper. Check one of these great resources that we've listed. Ask somebody. If you're reading on your own, go ask somebody who you think knows more about the Bible than you. Keep asking, keep seeking, keep knocking, because that's the kind of God that we follow. He wants us to ask questions because He wants to be known, and He has given us His Word so that we can know Him better. So this is all about asking good questions. Don't forget this. We'll keep on repeating it. This is something that we need to be lifelong askers of good questions.